The big thing about the time was we had very few people coming in from out of town. So there was only the people that are the teachers and the pastors that were from out of town. And we had one plane a month, and so there was very little outside contact. So everything was, we were pretty isolated from the outside world. And then here comes the new teachers. The new teachers would come in. I've seen some teachers come in, look at their housing, look at the village, and see what's offered in the village, and then they'd go right back on the next plane. But then again, some of them come right back, and then after that, they have learned to be good teachers that people respect. They didn't understand a lot of what we said because in our language, when we talk about something, a lot of it is inferred. It's supposed to be something that the other person already knows about. So there was a lot of things that were said in between the lines that they didn't know or they didn't understand. And we didn't know they didn't understand that. So there was a lot of communication that didn't get passed. Sometimes they alienate people when they try to help in a certain way without knowing exactly what is going on. You have to have a good ear when you come here to the village. You have to listen, like for instance, boat building. We'll watch an elder, help them out on the way they build their boats. And after you are with that person so long, then you can attempt to try and make one. Then at the same time you can ask the elder for some advice. But if you don't ever take part in watching or helping the elder build that boat, and you just come over and say, I want to build a boat, could you help me? Well, they might not be so willing to help you. Sometimes a teacher will ask a question like, well, does anybody know what's all in the sky? Well, a certain amount of time will pass before the students will answer, well, the moon, the sun, the stars. But sometimes the timing of this new teacher is completely different, and then they'll start giving them the answer before the student has a chance to respond. We take our time a little bit more. It was always watch and learn. My grandparents, when they were showing me how to do a lot of things for the family, they let me learn how to get driftwood so they can have fire at our camps. They let me learn how to hunt for birds, made me bows and arrows or slingshots, let me learn how to use them. They made them for me, but at the same time, after so many, then I have to build my own. There's a lot of things in subsistence hunting that people don't see because all they think of is subsistence. They don't see the other things that are happening, where family and community groups are glued together because of hunting. There's a lot of things that are involved in learning how to hunt, where you learn how to hunt for something, you know the kind of areas, you learn the weather, you learn the currents, where the best hunting sites are, where the food of the marine mammals or the food of the land mammals are, and how you cut them up, how you save the meat instead of letting it spoil, and how you share it with other people. It's always, that's the only way our people survived, and I don't see any other way, but you also need to be ready for the upcoming world if it's changing. There's oil, there's gas, and who knows what's going to happen in this area too. But our students need to be ready for, if they have to move to Anchorage or anywhere in a city where it's away from subsistence lifestyle, I think it's good for them to get their basics. I think the school is doing well. In fact, a lot of the people that work in our city, IRA, corporation, tannery, washateria, the stores, the health aides, the VPSOs. A lot of those are former graduates from this school, so something good must be happening in school.